Boom. Alright lads, so what we're watching here is we're watching live the Senate holds critical vote on Kavanaugh. So we can only hope that Kavanaugh gets in, because if we don't, the wicked leftists are going to get their way. They want to destroy democracy and the justice system. They want to have you locked up for rape or murder or anything in the whim of a call. They want you put into prison. They have little or no evidence that they're holding against you. The whim of a call, you go to prison to prove your innocence, but you're locked up as a criminal. Right? That's what the wicked left wants, when it should be innocent until proven guilty. I mean, that's the way it goes down. You have to listen to both sides. But the wicked left just want to listen to the feminazi side. Whatever they say, go in and lock up your sons in the future. So we better hope Kavanaugh wins.
Senator's not recorded.
No.
Mr. Carper, no.
Usual swamp rats have to destroy democracy and justice.
Just change their vote.
So here we go,
As a
lads.
reminder to our guests in the galleries, expressions of approval or disapproval are not permitted in the Senate galleries. On this vote, the yeas are 51, the noes are 49. The motion is agreed to.
Boom! Kavanaugh has been promoted to the Supreme Court of the United States of America. Thank God. So I can see all the wicked liberals now, all the feminazis, all the little soy boys, all the Hillary Clintons and Obama's little fucking dumbed down backward simpleton minions will be up in arms to the left. So what's going to happen in America more likely is Trump is going to have to invoke martial law, right? That's what he's going to have to do, because the wicked left are going to go up and they're going to rise, and they're only good and gangs, and they're all a bunch of little faggots and all their own simpletons and dumbed down minions of Satan, right? So it's looking good. So we'll have a little look here now. We'll have a little look. It's looking good. So brilliant. That's all I can say. Brilliant.
Senate's not been a phone call.
Thank you, Madam President. Madam President, could the Senate, can we have order in the Senate, please?
Senate will be in order.
Madam President, as the world knows now, we just held a successful cloture vote on the nomination of Brett Kavanaugh to become the next Associate Justice.
Hallelujah, Lord. Hallelujah.
And I'm glad we were successful in closing off the debate. We now know that under the Senate rules, 30 hours are available for senators to debate, and I'm sure there will be many senators who will be coming to the floor and offering their...
Oh, they'll be on the floor, alright. Wait, you see, Schumer and his swamp rats will be all over the place. They won't want to accept this now. You gotta remember that the wicked liberals have been controlling the courts in America under Obama, under Clinton, and under Bush, and so on and so forth, right? And this will be the first time in donkey's years that the Conservatives have control of the Supreme Court. And the reason the wicked left are going to be freaking out is because now they can't push all their sick laws, sick agendas, twisted agendas in on top of our children, in on top of our people, in on top of everyone and anyone that they had been doing. And if you didn't like it, you were told shut up and here it goes, your children can accept it. But now that we have a Conservative Supreme Court, well, they'll start overturning a lot of them things. Like, you know, wanting to destroy our children and making it mandatory that schools have to teach your boys how to be girls. Well, the Supreme Court is going to overturn that. And the abortion, the way they can slaughter, butcher, murder children in the womb. Well, the wicked left and all the abortion clinics and all the body part companies that sell the babies' body parts for the billions and billions that they do make off of the death of our children, well, they're all fucked as well. So, God bless Kavanaugh, God bless Donald Trump, God bless the Republican Party. Boom! So this is fucking history in the making. I don't mean to sound miserable because I'm so happy inside. I cannot believe it. So we go. God is good. Thank God for all them prayers that people pray to God that Kavanaugh would be on the Supreme Court. Right?
Their thoughts. But To my mind, what the Senate just voted for was to end the games,
Yes.
character assassination, and the intimidation tactics that unfortunately have characterized so much of this confirmation process. Our vote today was important not only because it will allow us to move forward and conclude this confirmation process, but it was important because it showed that the United States Senate will not be intimidated.
By a lot of wicked leftist sickos, that's true, bud.
We will
That's
not
because Donald Trump is in power, and of course all like that underneath Obama there was good people too, but they had no say because the Supreme Court was held by the wicked liberals, right? But now things is fucking changing, and you'll see big changes throughout the world, right? You'll see paedophiles getting busted, paedophiles on the run, all corrupt bastards will start getting dragged in and held accountable for their deeds that they've done, the amount of hundreds of thousands of people's lives they destroyed and killed in wars and financially crippled and pushed them out of their homes and into poverty and broke up their families. That's what has been going on for years, but it's come to a fucking end.
bullied by the screams of paid protesters and name-calling by the mob.
George Soros' minions and Clinton's minions and Obama's minions.
The attempts to tarnish a good man's character, destroy his career, and further delay his confirmation process, a constitutional process of advice and consent. What has been particularly galling on the part of some of our colleagues over the last 24 hours is the fact that the FBI investigation that they called for, they are virtually ignoring, or in some cases disparaging. They called for that supplemental background investigation just last Friday. Let's all remember what our friend, the senior senator from Minnesota, said, for example, last weekend. She said, let's give this 1 week. Well, that's what we gave them. The junior senator from Delaware asked for the same period of time at the hearing, a 1 week long FBI investigation. So our colleagues got what they asked for. And unfortunately, since they had already decided to vote against the nomination, they must have been somewhat disappointed that the supplemental background investigation came up with no new information, no corroboration at all. Now, I actually think in some ways our colleagues who called for a 1 week delay have done us a favor, because every lead that could be followed has been followed and exhausted. And as the majority leader was saying earlier, in America, under our constitutional system, where we don't presume that you're guilty and require you to prove your innocence, and where we believe in due process of law, I think the FBI investigation was a useful way to demonstrate to the American people that none of these allegations that have been made against Judge Kavanaugh of sexual misconduct have been proven. Not just conservatives that sing his praises. A liberal law school professor at Yale called Judge Kavanaugh's selection the president's finest hour.
Boom, and that's true.
Move.
Classy smooth,
The same
finest
professor
hour.
complimented Judge Kavanaugh's studiousness and said he's already shown great flashes, or already shown flashes of greatness.
That's the truth.
Lisa Black, a self-described liberal feminist lawyer who's argued numerous cases before the U.S. Supreme Court, has said Judge Kavanaugh is supremely qualified.
Yeah, so there you go.
That echoes what the American Bar Association, the gold standard for some of our colleagues when it comes to judicial nominees.
So the good news is, right lads, is Kavanaugh's after getting nominated for the Supreme Court, so as I said, all is cushy, all is going to go well, please God. Right? So with that said, sure in Kavanaugh, he needs to salt the alert. He sure is.